אוקיי, אנחנו נמצאים קהילת פרק י"א, פסוק ד'. שומר רוח לא יזרע, ורואה בעבים לא יקצור. Shlomo HaMelech here talks about a person that he's waiting to plant seeds. So he wants to plant the seeds. But you know, to plant seeds, it starts from Hatzi Hasheni Shel Chodesh Tishrei, from once a half of Tishrei passed already. That's the best time. That's the season of planting, and it goes till the half of Chodesh Kislev. Okay. Wow.
So 1 month.
No,
Why?
From
2 months.
From half Heshvan till half Kislev.
Kislev.
Oh,
Tishrei Kislev.
sorry.
We're gonna
נמשיך.
play.
So, Tishrei, Heshvan, Kislev. So from the second half of Tishrei till the first half of Kislev.
60 days.
So you got 6 days. That's the best time of planting, to take seeds and to plant. Now, to plant, you also need to have wind, ruach. Why? Because the ruach helps for the planting. The more tov la'azri'ah, Omer, shomer ruach. If a person waits, and he waits for the ruach to come, you know what's going to happen? Hello, Israel. He's never going to plant. Because always waiting for the wind to come, and it's raining, it's still sunny, it's not winter yet. It's the ruach already. 30 days and 40 days, and it's still raining. Shomer ruach. The one who waits for the wind to come, at the end, lo yizra. He's not going to plant anything. Vero'eh ba'avim. Now, you have the guy who did plant. And now, Baruch Hashem, it's time to harvest. It's man of oliktzom. No, but to harvest, you have to be careful of the rain. Because then it's going to ruin kol ma shekatzarta. Omer Shlomo HaMelech, vero'eh ba'avim. The guy says in the morning, the clouds. Oh my gosh, okay, today we're going to have good. What's going to happen at the end? Vero'eh ba'avim. Somebody who looks at the clouds in the morning. Oh, I see today's cloudy. I don't know what's going to happen today. I was planning to, and I was planning to, וכדומה. אומר שלמה המלך, at the end, what's going to happen? לא יקצור. He's not going to harvest. מה בעצם הפסוק הזה פה מדבר איתנו, חברים? אומר שלמה המלך, don't be lazy. Laziness.
Procrastination, maybe? How's procrastinating laziness?
Very lazy.
Procrastination is lazy.
תדע לך, כל האנשים העצלנים, they have the best excuses. The best. And you know what? They are 100% right. He's 100% right. He's right. How could I do? I gotta wait. Why? You want me to run the field? So הפסוק הזה הוא משל. מה הנמשל? So there is a couple פירושים. What's the נמשל in our pasuk? One of them is talks about the previous psukim that we just learned in pasuk Aleph, בפסוק ב'. מה כתוב? שלח לחמך על פני המים כי ברוב הימים תמצאנו. The pasuk talks about give, help, give tzedakah. Pasuk bet, talks about ten halak leshiv'ah. If you give to 7 people, keep giving to even leshmona. And our pasuk talks about the same thing. מה מדבר? אומר החידה, he brings down בספר נחל אשכול on the pasuk here, he talks that, he explains, יש לך אדם, you tell him, no, we need your help. And tzedakah. Tzedakah, what are you talking about? How can I give? Tithes, B'ezrat Hashem, very soon. Wa'atzlan. I don't want to say stingy, but wa'atzlan.
That's not
What's the difference?
Big
No, I'm
difference.
saying why in this case?
Aslan is not planning to give.
So why does it not?
And the stingy? Oh, the stingy right away tells you he's not giving.
Stingy is not planning to give.
Right.
Aslan is going to give.
It's not.
But now, I want to give. I really want to do it. And Mikol Alev.
It's not.
No. Tadal lecha, at the end, is not going to give anything.
Yes.
יש עצלן במצוות.
Ma.
לא, אני אומר, that's the point.
I think this is
I'm saying
our
that's
job every day. Are you kidding me?
לא,
It's
לא,
not
אני
some
אומר,
mitzvot.
זה...
This is life.
Once someone loses an opportunity, it's lost. He could technically give the next day. It's the opportunity's not lost. It's just his mindset. But if he loses the opportunity, that's it. Game's over. He can never do it again. It's not like it's a deal. I mean, in this case, tzedakah, it's not necessarily a deal. He's not going to give this guy. Maybe he lost this guy, or maybe the same guy the next day. He lost this guy.
You lost him?
No.
The other guys that are going to come, hey, sketch.
Oh, it's always
Now you're looking for excuses. So if you're not going to grab the opportunity, תדע לך, and stop looking for good reasons. Give, because that's the right thing to do. So in life, if a person doesn't grab the opportunity and he's waiting for the moment, do you know how many people I met? Young people. And they started to date. They're dating girls. Rabbi, B'ezrat Hashem, I'm dating, and B'ezrat Hashem, very soon. It never happened. People said, B'ezrat Hashem, after I get married, I just need to just to settle down. He never settled down. Because if you think before you get married, that once you're gonna get married, you'll have a set life. Just the opposite. There are more things on your plate to do and finish. And my wife, she's pregnant and wants to have the baby, B'ezrat Hashem. When you have a baby, it means it's a reason why you cannot wake up in the morning. Because you have a baby. And if you think, B'ezrat Hashem, he's crying out, but night, soon enough, he's going to stop crying. So we're going to have some time to sleep. The wife is going to need someone to take the baby to the playgroup. And we have only one car. So I'm going to have to take him right after I finish praying. So Habibi, Terutzim, you're never going to finish in each excuse, mashu. He's right. You cannot tell him he's wrong. He's right. Shlomo, lo yizra v'lo yiktzor. Stop with the excuses. Just do it. And do it right away. And jump. I will tell you this. On Monday nights, we had the Elula, people got excited. I got the text, Rabbi, wow, what a speech in the Rama. Do you think I bought anything? I know it was nice. Don't get me wrong, it was a beautiful text. But did any text convince me that anything is going to change? Zero. Only the one who came next day. And even the one who came next day, what happened today? אומר שלמה, תירוצים, excuses, it's never going to take you anywhere. You know why? I'll tell you why. Don't plan your life that when everything is gonna settle down, that's when I'm gonna start learning and I'm gonna steig. It will never happen till the last day of your life. Never. You know why? Because the Kohelet Baruch Hu wants you to serve him the way you are right now, with the wife and the kids and the diaper and the business up and down. That's how he wants you to work him. He doesn't need an angel. He has enough angels up in the Shamayim. He wants a human being with your challenges to struggle and fight. That's what Hashem wants you to do. Yes.
We see Yaakov that also רצה יעקב אבינו לשבת בשלווה and to learn Torah, and we see that then the thing of Yosef. So if Yaakov couldn't do it, how are we? We're not better than Yaakov.
Opposite. Learn from him. The mistake.
שהוא רצה לשבת לעשות מה?
שבע שלווה בללמוד תורה.
Right, so it's
אין שם.
הקדוש ברוך הוא לא דיין השכר שמגיע להם למעלה ולעולם הבא. You also want to have
so what's he supposed to do?
the way you are, learn. עם כל הבעיות שיש.
But that's what he was doing. He just wants תן לשבת וללמוד. כאילו זה כל אחד מבקש, no?
לא.
I'm saying someone who wants to learn, לא רוצה, תן לי בעיות ואני נלמד. Like you want the...
You don't want the בעיות, but it's there. It's there.
יעקב אבינו, אני מאמין שהוא יודע שזה...
אתה מאמין, אני לא יודע, אני לא מאמין. אני יודע what happened to him for the past 22 years by his father-in-law. אז הוא לא ביקש, אבל לא רק צרות. Yes. So צריך לדעת מה הפשט. ביקש יעקב להישב בשלווה. I mean, what's wrong with Yaakov's request? If you're going to open the Chumash to Parashat Vayeshev for 1 minute. Parashat Vayeshev, on page 107, Vayeshev Yaakov be'eretz megurei aviv be'eretz Kenaan. So מה כתוב פה? תראו ברש"י, on the left column. 7 lines from the bottom. מוטי בכבוד.
בוא נדרש בו וישב, ביקש יעקב לשבת בשלווה, קפץ עליו רוגזו של יוסף. צדיקים מבקשים לשבת בשלווה, אומר הקדוש ברוך הוא לא דיין לצדיקים מה שמותקן להם לעולם הבא, אלא שמבקשים לשבת בשלווה בעולם הזה.
So, אומר רש"י, ביקש יעקב לשב בשלווה. He wanted to just sit down and relax, שלווה, just a peace of mind. אמר הקדוש ברוך הוא לא דיין לצדיקים מה שמתוקן להם לעולם הבא, אלא מבקשים לשב בשלווה בעולם הזה. Not enough for them בעולם הבא, they also want to relax over here. What's wrong? What's wrong? ריבונו של העולם, what's wrong? Did יעקב אבינו do any עבירה? I want to tell you a shot that I heard many years ago. I think it was Eliezer Ginsberg. I heard this shot from him. He said, "Kach." I'm sure you guys saw boxing.
We saw it one time.
מוטי, בוא נמשיך. Boxing. What's the whole idea of boxing?
Knock the other person out.
You know, it's so cruel. It's so cruel. The guy is splitting him up. He's splitting in the people. Yeah, keep going. Now, the more you give, the more the guy's, you knock him down and he gets up. That's where you get more money. And the more the gewaltig. Now imagine you got two guys going up the stage.
The ring.
To the ring. And Bob tells Steve, "What's up, bro? Come." She hugs him. Wow, I love you. You're a good friend of mine. What's up? How's life? What's going to happen there?
Well,
They're going to kick them out. What are you hugging him over here? You hug him after, hug him before. When you hear by the ring, what do you got to do? Makot! Blood! מכות צריך. אומר רש"י, מה זה שאתה רוצה לשבת בשלווה? לשבת בשלווה? הג? מה פתאום? פה, צדיקים. Your mission is, when you're here at the ring, your mission is fight. מלחמה, it's a war. It's not about לשבת בשלווה.
But they get breaks every 2 minutes.
You got holidays.
What are you saying? You have no break? Look at you, Bnei Nara. What are you talking about? So when do you start to work as a break? Look about.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
You understand me very well, Habibi. Very well. Mitch can explain everything even better.
Well, like here's a break. No,
Avi?
it's a break.
No, life.
We're blessed. We're blessed.
Baruch Hashem, yes.
So I think the one is the Evanta. So Baruch Hashem, you got a long
I'm
break.
just going according to that.
Yeah, I'm going according to you. Okay, next.
No, but according
זה אברהם, מתי יצחק? אומר, So רבו ישי, ביקש לשב בשלווה. The concept of shalva, it's irrelevant to us. Shalva, not here. Here, we put you on a mission. You're here on a mission. Your mission is work. And work hard. And the harder, the better. And the more you're going to get up there in Shamayim. So here is the challenge, not to find excuse when Be'ezrat Hashem, I will get there. It's not going to happen. אתם לא תאמינו, אני אגיד לכם דבר מבהיל. I'm going to tell you something amazing. The Rabbi Alav Shalom, he knew Kabbalah, and he wanted to open even Yeshiva Lemkubalim, and to teach that Kabbalah Shel HaRishonim. He used to tell me, I'm waiting for the day to drop the Rabbanut of Bnei Brak, לסגור על עצמי, ללמוד עם טלית ותפילין, ולהתנתק מן העולם הזה. That's what he told me. I'm waiting for the moment to just disconnect myself from everybody so I could just sit down and learn. All the weddings and britot and meetings and the politics and troubles. And כך הוא היה אומר לי, especially as he got close to the age of 80, הוא אומר לי, השעון מתקתק. You know what's not השעון מתקתק? The clock is ticking. And there's no time. Today, Chacham Ovadia Yosef, I heard, I think once he got to the age of 80, he took his life so serious, he had no time to anybody.
More serious?
In a way that he told his son, תקשיב טוב, ימי שנותינו בהם 70 שנה, ואם בגבורות 80 שנה. Basically, as you get to the age of 80, every day is a gift. I have no time to waste. Don't give me any, I don't want anybody to come to bother me. Rabbis, they wanted to meet with him. The meeting would be when you take him, you drive him somewhere. In the car was the meeting and asking the questions. I heard from Rabbi Amar. I was told Amar, when he was the chief rabbi, and he wanted to discuss with Chacham Ovadia. He had to drive with him that Chacham had something in Be'er Sheva, and he had to come back. In the car for 2 hours, we were debating back and forth about מה? לעשות הפריה. מה זה הפריה?
כן.
הפריה, לקחת זרע.
In vitro and fertilization. לשים בתוך האישה?
לא, זה לא משנה. בקיצור, שאלות קשות מסובכות. What if you take from a woman and you give it to the other woman to carry because she cannot carry it? Is the baby considered after the one who has it or the one who carries it? שאלות הכי מסובכות. You don't understand איזה שאלות. And can a single woman can do it? Or you cannot do it. She's getting 40, you know, to the age of 40, can you do it? אם זה כן, זה יכול להיות להביא פה לזנות אחר כך. No, do it to divorces and only a widow. מה זה שאלות? And that sugiyot, a very tough sugiyot in Vermont. The whole thing he did with him when they took him, so he was driving with him, b'derech, in the car. He has no time. Once he got to the age of 80, kol daka amar ze matana. I'm not wasting it. So please, don't. I don't want to have it. Only emergency cases he took.
So you took a ride with him?
Huh?
He took a ride with him?
Yeah, and in you know,
He didn't have to go. I mean, he didn't have to
Hacham
be,
Amar, no.
He didn't have to be allowed.
No. But he knew that if you want to talk to him, that's the only time. And I heard a story of Hacham Ovadia that זה היה, יש הרב של חולון. איך קוראים לרב של חולון?
אברהם? זה הבן שלו.
לא. או הרב של בת ים. הוא כתב את הספר משפט הכתובה. הרב אברהם בר שלום. הרב בר שלום, אני חושב.
I just heard a story about him.
What?
That it's the whole story.
He wrote a ספר משפט הכתובה. So he had an idea לגבי שאלה לגבי כתובה. He went to רבי אלישיב, רבי אלישיב אומר, מבחינתי זו לא שאלה, זו שאלה של הספרדים, you have to get the approval from חכם עובדיה יוסף. Question, שאלה לגבי כתובה. And so he wanted to meet with חכם עובדיה יוסף, אין זמן. אין לך, rabbi is not meeting with anybody. So the one of the mashbakim, the one who sits there, told him, listen, Isaac, he tells him that the only chance you can, he has tonight a drive to Jerusalem somewhere. I could set you a time with him to be in the car. That's the only chance that you have, you can talk to him. תמיד חכם גדול מאוד. הוא כתב, I don't know, 10 books. 8 הכתובה בקידושין, זה אין סוף, נקרא משפט הכתובה. So, they got him in to be with חכם עובדיה יוסף in the car. The rabbi in the car is learning, הוא אומר לו שלום, הוא לא שומע. לא שומע, כלום doesn't happen. So he goes to the driver, he says, is everything okay? כאילו, you don't want to talk to me? He doesn't hear us, he can talk. הוא גם לא שומע אותנו. So he tells him, so then when he's going to know that we arrived, I'm when we arrive, I'm going to close the light. That's how he's going to wake up and go, מה קרה? שמעתם?
See the book.
בלילה נוסע, the light is on, הוא לא שומע כלום. So he tells him, the only way for me to take his eyes off the book, I have to shut the light, and when he shut the light, מה זה? הרב הגענו. שמעתם?
He's in a different world.
It'd be funny if he takes out the flashlight.
רבותיי, I was there, believe it or not, I was with Sydney, in his house. Now where you pray, we upstairs where he had his breakfast, and the room where he learns. I was there in his house when he was learning. So I remember I was with Sydney, and אמרנו, לא תנפריע, so they don't know, יהודית, הוא לא שומע כלום. You could talk, he doesn't have. So הלכנו, עשו את התמונות, the rabbi does, הוא לא שומע, לא רואה כלום, he is attached to the book. So, their time was so expensive, was so precious, they had no time. So אני אומר לכם, הרב עליו בשלום, he אומר לי, especially as he got to the age of 80, I don't want to deal with the Rabbanut anymore. I'm tired already. I'm tired. Let the young people take it over. I want to drop it. But people didn't know, Rabbi, you can't do this, you can't. So he kept staying another year. Well, Mali, I'm waiting for the moment to drop so I could learn the whole day. רוצה ללכת to a certain city, להסתגר שמה, ושמה לישראל. He wanted to go to a certain city, להסתגר, and disconnect himself from everybody. זה מה שהוא רצה. When he was 83, he got sick. And he said, לוקחים אותי באמצע העבודה. איך אמר? לוקחים אותי באמצע העבודה. למה אני אומר לכם את הסיפור הזה? Why I'm telling you this story? He said, they take me in the middle of my work. In the middle of my work, they take me. איך אמר? באמצע העבודה לוקחים אותי. למה אני אומר לכם את זה? כי even גדולי עולם, giants, they wish so many things, but in reality, it's not going to happen because of the way you are now. That's what Hashem wants you to do. And the same thing is to us. Life is full of surprises. Nobody asks you, what do you think? And we have plans. Bezat Hashem. No plans. Be a doer now. Don't talk. Do. And if you do right away. You know why? Because from the time you think till the time you're going to do, יש תמיד מעשה שטן. And that's going to interfere, and it's not going to let you to do whatever you got to do. יש לומר משפצות זהב מלכים א'. If you want, let me take a minute to, thank you. Hello? תסתכלו בהפטרה של פרשת חיי שרה. Yeah, on page 70. You have it?
Yeah.
אוקיי, אני אגיד לכם מה כתוב בסיפור. אבל לפני כן, I'm gonna need another book. יש מסכת סנהדרין. Mitchell, please. I think give me Sanhedrin, I believe one. So what's the story here? What did you know the story over here?
With David HaMelech, where he was cold at night because
Thank you.
he had the incident where he ripped Shaul's garments from Midah Keneged Midah.
No, not the one.
שבע בא אליו בשביל לשמוע מלך.
יפה מאוד, יפה. מה כתוב פה? כתוב פה סיפור. The story goes like this. הסיפור הולך ככה. David became sick, got old, and his son Adoniyahu, he decided that he's going to become the future king. He got his chevra, and it says that they went to Pasuk He. V'Adoniya ben Hagid, on page 69, למטה פסוק He. V'Adoniya ben Hagid, וחמוד Eric.
ואדוניהו בן חגית מתנשא לאמור אני אמלוך ועשה לו רכב ופרשים ו50 איש רצים לפניו.
So it says here that he took people החליט שהוא המלך. Yeah. who heard about this story? It says, Natan Navi, Benayahu. So Natan went to Bathsheba and told her, did you hear what happened with Adoniyahu? He became the king. So let me give you an advice. So you should save yourself and your son Shlomo. Go to the king and tell him exactly what Adoniyahu did. He told them what Adoniyahu did, and he asked, make sure to tell David that you said that Shlomo is going to take over after you. So now it's a time to fulfill the promise. Okay? Katuv, she went to David and she told him the story. And as she spoke to David, Natan came to the room also. And let's read together Pasuk Chafhet. Isaac, read Pasuk Chafhet.
Left side.
יען המלך דוד ויאמר קראו לי לבת שבע ותבוא לפני המלך ותעמוד לפני המלך.
Omar, okay, תקראו לבת שבע after he had a discussion with Natan Navi. Pasuk Chavtet. Admoni, you want to read? Abi?
וישבע המלך ויאמר חי אדוני אשר פדה את נפשי מכל שרה.
הלאה, מיץ'.
כי כאשר נשבעתי לך באדוני אלוהי ישראל לאמור, כי שלמה בנך ימלוך אחריי והוא ישב על כיסאי תחתיי, כי כן אעשה היום הזה.
כי כן אעשה מתי?
היום הזה.
היום שלמה becomes the king. היום. Next, פסוק ל"א, שלמה.
ותיכון בת שבע 2000 ארץ ותשתחו המלך ותאמר יחי אדוני המלך דוד לעולם.
Okay. So מה כתוב פה? It says here that David HaMelech אמר to Natan and Bathsheba, take Shlomo היום, today. Where? You're going to take him to Nahal Gihon, and there you're going to anoint Shlomo HaMelech. שמעו מה כתוב פה. ויאמר המלך דוד לכם, here it's Hatorah is ends. ויאמר המלך דוד קראו לי לצדוק ולנתן ולבניהו, ויאמר המלך להם קחו עמכם את עבדי אדונכם, take your slaves, ורכבתם את שלמה בני על הפרדה אשר לי, והורדתם אותו אל גיחון. גיחון is like a stream of water in Yerushalayim, and that's where they used to anoint the kings. Why? It's a good siman. The same way the water is running, so too his malchut, his kingdom, it will continue, won't stop. מה כתוב? They took Shlomo, and right away they did whatever David told them. That day, Shlomo became the king. That day. Hazar tell us, what was the rush? What was the rush? If David gives a word, that's it. Not to say Hayom. Omeret HaGemara, from Hayom until Nahal Gihon, something can happen and Shlomo might lose the kingdom. Shamatem? From Hayom till Nahal Gihon, if it's not going to happen now, right away, הרבה מפריעים למקום, הרבה, you can have interfere and you're going to lose it. David is a king, והוא מלך, ונמשך על ידי שמואל הנביא. David's word stays forever. Yet, something can happen as a interfere, and it's not going to happen. So what happens now? The Torah is telling us that now. The reason I'm telling you, חברים, אומר המסילת ישרים, בשער הזריזות. יש לנו פה, יש לנו מסילת ישרים בשער הזריזות. חזק וברוך. Thank you. אומר בשער הזריזות, שתדע לך, אחד מהמפסידים, if you're not going to do things right away, תדע לך, you're going to lose it. You're going to lose it. So from the time you think and the time it's going to happen, if you're not grabbing the moment, יש יצר הרע שנכנס, and it's going to stop you from doing the other, what you planned. Again, if you plan something to do, and there is a gap between what you decided and when you're going to take actions, that gap you're giving to Yitzhak to come in and to stop you from doing whatever you were planning to do. שמעתם מה כתוב פה? זאת אומרת, אומר לך פה שלמה המלך, שומר רוח לא יזרע. If you're waiting for the wind to come, and if you're waiting for the clouds to go away, you're never going to plant and you're never going to harvest anything of your work. אז מה כתוב פה בעצם? Don't be lazy. If you got things to do, do it, and do it right away. And באמת כתוב בחז"ל, שפה מדובר פה על צדקה. בא אליך מישהו, בעזרת השם. אתה עושה בעזרת השם. Do it and give now. היה פה בשבת, someone from Eretz Israel, I don't want to mention names, and he has a nice thing in Eretz Israel that he collects money for. So he was here in June. And he came now because of a wedding, right?
Because
he had a wedding here.
Yeah.
So he came to the wedding. When he was here in June, he came to me. Yes, I can, so I wrote a check. And he told me then he's going to come in the morning, which he didn't. He called me, Rabbi, I'm sorry, I couldn't make it. Tonight. I said, okay. Tonight, he didn't show up. The next morning, Rabbi, I'm so sorry. It's okay. What's your plan? Maybe tomorrow, maybe tonight. I said, okay. Now, the next day, that's his flight to Israel. So, I said, okay. At the end, he couldn't make it. So he called me, what can we do? You tell me what to do. So we agreed that his nephew is going to come to pick it up from my house. Good? Baruch Hashem. I called his nephew and he said to me, okay, I'm going to come. I don't know what happened. Either he couldn't come or I wasn't there. Whatever, it didn't work. So the next morning, and since then, the check is still in my drawer. The check is still in my drawer. My phone is there. I'm going to take my thing. Can you get it, please? So from June, the check is in my drawer. This past Sunday, he sees me and he tells me, can I talk to you, Rabbi? אמרתי לו, when is your flight? אמר לי, Thursday בעזרת השם. אמרתי לו, okay, now, what's your request? אמר לי, no, Rabbi, can I talk to you בעזרת השם? Can you do something? אמרתי לו, חביבי, I don't have to do anything. The check is still waiting for you. Where are you? So, I'm so sorry. I thought my nephew was going to pick it up. אמרתי לו, let's finish the quiz. Are you? Ariel, sorry, I have it in my pocket. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Thank you. So, אמרתי לו, אני בחתונה בעזרת השם, I'll give you the wedding. Which I did. I had this in my pocket and I gave it to him. מתי זה נשלח הטקסט? You see מה כתוב פה? מתי הטקסט נשלח? מה כתוב? Yesterday. מה הוא כותב?
הרב אדמוני, מודה לכם על העזרה לתלמידים ותבורך בכל ארוחות אמן.
אוקיי, חלאס, חזק וברוך. קיצור, the check was ready since June. מה אנחנו היום? בנובמבר. אתם מבינים מה שקורה? You say a word, you plan something, do it, and get it done, and finish. בעזרת השם, הקפטנה, אתה לקבל לפיקרה, חביבי, it could drag for years. But I'm also close my hands, Lord. You do nothing. How many people they have plans? I want to finish Shas. But he didn't even start Masechet Berachot yet. But he wants to finish the whole Shas. כמה אנשים יש להם תוכניות, they have plans, but they don't. There is no connection between the brain and the body. כאילו, פה הוא רוצה, but the body doesn't follow up with the brain. וככה יש in the cemetery hundreds and thousands of people laying down with dreams. They didn't do anything. Why would you be the one to dream and do nothing? Be the one who dreams and does right away. שלמה המלך אומר, אם אתה לא תעשה את זה right away, and you're going to wait for the signs to happen to come, זה לא יקרה. לכן, פסוק ה' כאשר אינך יודע מה דרך הרוח, כעצמים בבטן המלאה, ככה לא תדע את מעשה האלוהים אשר יעשה את הכל. שלמה המלך talks to the people who they don't want to do chesed because he's afraid that he's going to lose money. Shlomo Melech talks about the people that they want to learn, but I can't because I gotta have work. And he talks about people that they don't want to get married and to have kids until he's going to make sure that he has a nice income. There's people who it seemed that they don't want to have another kid because ma'yeh b'parnoseh. Ridiculous. אומר שלמה המלך, כמו שאתה לא יודע עצמים בבטן המלאה, you have no idea how a baby in the mother's stomach, you have no idea how in the world this baby came. You have no idea how the neshama comes into the baby. איך נשמה בכלל, כאילו, how did it happen? איך זה קורה that there is baby in the mother's womb, and like, מה קרה? Do you know how the process happens? Can you explain how it happens? Nobody knows. Can you explain how the neshama, the ruach comes in? The same way you have no idea. You have no idea how a baby develops and how a baby gets his neshama and how from a sperm baby and brain, the whole body. You have no idea how it works. ככה לא תדע את מעשה האלוהים אשר יעשה את הכל. Let's read Rashi together. אף גזרותיו של מקום לעניין עניות ועשירות. רש"י, דיבור המתחיל ככה לא תדע. Towards the end. יש לכם את זה? אומר ככה לא תדע, אף גזרותיו של מקום. The decrees of הקדוש ברוך הוא לעניין עניות ועשירות. Regards עני ועשיר, someone who's poor, someone who's rich. The same way, כך עלומות הם ממך. ולא תמנע מן החסד, and don't withhold yourself from doing chesed, לדאוג, because you worry, if I'm going to give and so much, shema ihsab min nechasai ve'ani. Maybe if I'm going to give, I'm going to become poor and I don't want to give. No. So too, don't even think to tell yourself, לא אעסק בתורה ואתבטל ממלאכתי ואני. If I'm going to learn, I'm not going to I'm not going to have the deal. I'm not going to have the deal. I'm going to make, אני אהיה עני. Why people they cancel learning? I gotta go to a meeting. Why now? Why now? Yes, class. Don't. But I'm gonna lose. You're not gonna lose. Do you know how a baby lives in his mother's stomach? Do you know how it happens? So, and don't say, לא אשא אישה ויהיה לי בנים ואצטרך להוציא עליהם. You know, if I can get married, then I have kids. I'm gonna have to spend money. What's gonna happen? Oy, oy, oy. How just ask those people how your parents got married, and you'll be surprised they had nothing.
Yeah.
And you ask their parents, how did you exist 80 years ago? They're gonna tell you stories. We lived in the basement. We paid $200 a month, and we had nothing. You don't ask.
Live in the tent.
Okay, so you go too far.
1948.
No.
Israel.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they live in tents.
Some of them, yeah.
Well, I live here in America, so let's talk about
I'm saying
America.
we're going back.
All right, you're gonna go back. I think it's Abraham Avinu. All right, so let's continue, Mr. My dear Tzalon, my dear Ness. Omer Shlomo HaMelech, the same way you have no idea how a baby comes to the world. איך זה עובד? לא תדע, you'll never know how Hashem runs the world. Don't stop yourself from doing chesed and giving money and getting married and have kids, because what's going to happen to me? Everything is going to be great. People can have job and they have no work. And people can have 0 degree and ya habibi, Amazon runs, טוב מאוד. איך זה עובד? אם הקדוש ברוך הוא decides to give you parnasa, whether you have the degree or you don't have the degree, whether you know something or not, it doesn't matter. You're going to get, and you can be the smartest person in the world. כי לא לחכמים לחם ולא לנבונים חוכמה. עושר. It doesn't matter what you have here. It's no matter what Hashem's decide. So whatever you have, whatever you can do it, and don't wait. Be'ezrat Hashem, once I'm going to settle down and I'm going to have a nice income, I'm going to give. Give now and do it right away and be very happy. Because if you're going to do that, you have a big chance. And if you're not going to do it, because I want to say, most of the time, you're never going to end up doing any good. ואז תעזוב את העולם, תגיד, אוי, 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 חבל שלא עשית. חבל. היה סיפור, ובזה אני מסיים. היה המגיד מדובנה. I'm sure you all heard of the מגיד מדובנה. מגיד מדובנה once saw a father who was blind, and a little kid took him. He took him. If I remember correctly, that person lost his wife, so who was Alman, and he had a kid. And he couldn't function normal because he was blind and he lost his wife. So who took him outside to whatever he had to do? His little son. His name was Shloimele. The Magid Miduvna saw that Ka'avlo, because sure enough after, the father passed away also. And what he did, he took that kid, an orphan kid, to his house, and he adopted him. And that kid ended up becoming Arav Shloimel Kluger, which he wrote more than 200 books. If I remember correctly, 250 books.
Wow.
Gaon Gaonim. Gaon. Who took him in? Magid Miduvna. Maya Rehem Alav Muharam. Now, Magid Miduvna had kids also. And Mazir Magid, you go from town to town to give speeches and to get a couple pennies. No, how could I adopt that kid? You know, I don't have a nice income. What can I do? Imagine אולי אומר את זה. היה מאבד ענק שבענקים בעם ישראל, רב שלמה קלוגר, 250 ספרים, גאון עולם. מה עשה? He didn't say, you know, well, if I have money, I'm going to have. That's not how it works. You know, Baruch Hashem, I grew up in a house that my parents, with all the kids, 11 kids at the house, Parnasa היה ככה, yet my parents adopted 2 orphans in the house. And it was years before that, he adopted 2 full families with no mother. היה Abba with 4 kids.
Wow.
Abba with 4 kids. They lived with us almost, I think, if I remember, maybe a year and a half. אכלו, שתו, הכל. מה יש? יש לב. אין כסף, יש לב. If you have a heart, השם עושה ניסים ונפלאות, פתאום זה מגיע, ופתאום טה. You got to do what's the right thing to do. And if you do from the heart, חביבי, השם פותח שערים בחוכמה, בתבונה, הכל בסדר. הבנו חברים? חזק וברוך.